You guys find that fun to watch? I get the impression that that's not actually that fun to watch. Okay. This spear weapon was okay. I could try this, it just looks so bad. Let's try this. I didn't even use this shit out of luck. What does that stand for? Soul, I guess, like the sun? I mean, I could do it. Yeah, I don't get the impression anyone would really complain about seeing this again. I don't really expect to 1cc it this time around, though. I didn't, like, learn anything. I got to the end and I just got whooped. Not useful. No? Why does that sound familiar? Is that this system? Is that an arcade game? What did I pick? Oh, I don't care for this at all, actually. Yeah. This might secretly be really good, right? Because I bet it does plenty of damage. Try this. This sucks. This can't be that good, right? If it is good, it's like super broken. Horizontal shmup. I don't think I've played it. I have done enough stuff in the retrospective that I'm starting to forget what I have and haven't played. Yeah, how do you do Boktai on on the Game Boy player? Because that's how I would have to do it. Isn't Boktai long? You have some ideas, but they all suck? Let me know what they are. Because if I end up playing this run out, which, spoilers, I may not, then we're probably going to have lots of time. That doesn't sound like a playable idea, 3-2. Ooh, I have to answer work. This is important, what I'm doing here, so. Just a sec. Give me just a second. No, not that. Why do I even have that document anymore? What? Was that it? I had a whole playlist here. Listen to that, too. Yeah, that's a good Franker Faces. Oh my god, I just realized those emotes are called Champ because of PogChamp. Okay, so on this straw poll, we've got what should I play? Continue FF5 4 job Fiesta. No one's gonna vote for that. Yeah, yeah, the famous Maria from Castlevania. Is there anything good on the Mega Drive? Isn't there a ton of stuff on that console that's fun? If memory serves. I've had enough Fire Shark to last me a lifetime. What kind of game is Gambare Goemon 2? Out of curiosity. Big Sky Troper. Okay, so I'm just gonna put consoles. Day of the Night Randomizer. Mega Drive, that'll probably win. Super NES. Nintendo Entertainment System, more PC Engine. Allow multiple poll answers. Create poll. Here. There are so many Ashen Circle. There are plenty of shmups on the Mega Drive. I actually do like Chakan, the Forever Man. It's not something that I would like go out of my way to play. So that's the poll. I'll probably trash this run before I finish it. Unless I luck into 1cc'ing it next try, which it seems like the end of the game is really tough, so I don't expect that to work. Let me put some music on, and I'll be right back. You knew it would be this song. Everyone knew. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Isn't this song good? Okay. Oh, hey, Gunner. Thanks for the host. You caught me just as I got up. I'm just gonna start over. So this is my, I guess technically my third credit because I just reset, but my second credit really. And because it's a Hudson Soft shmup, my first credit, I got all the way to the final boss and lost all my lives. Naturally, that's just how these games work. Which the Danganronpa music, or Fever SOS or whatever it's called, or this game's music. Wait, I don't know about this. It does feel like all the yellow weapons are just kind of bad. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's from Danganronpa. It's a cave shmup. It's actually on PS4, I think. That's one of my favorite games, although I sort of get the impression that as arcade shmups go, it's pretty tough. I was certainly never any good at it. I actually have a board of it, which like is sort of embarrassing just because you would think if you get a PCB of a game, you would get good at it, but I didn't. Yeah, I did know for a fact there was a port. I wasn't sure whether it actually got like a non-Japanese release. I don't think it did, right? I think you like need a Japanese PSN account to buy it. It's a really good game, Princess. It is not what you would think when you hear cave shmup. There aren't like really dense, complicated bullet patterns. It feels like a Toaplan game or something where the shots are really fast and quite simple. And still really dangerous because it's hard to react to anything. Well, there's a difference between good and world class. I don't think I've ever gotten a credit to stage 4 of Danganronpa. That's what I mean when I say I never got good at it. Not just like, oh, well, I 1CC'd it, but I didn't get the TLB. Like, no, I never came close to beating the game. It has like 5 or 6 stages, I want to say. Gunner, if you're still here, what were you up to? Were you doing, Kali's Cup stuff by any chance? I don't know if you participate in that. If it's about the TLB, I know. Ah, Pro Gear. Yeah. Well, I'm not surprised. What a good game Pro Gear is. It's hard. Every time I tried it, I was like, you know, this is a game I can appreciate, but... Whoops. You like that? I just went right in front of the laser.
Alien approaching. Alien approaching.
I'm not wrong. Pro Gear's a hard game. This guy goes berserk. Yeah. Oh yeah. Sorry, after this poll ends, I'm gonna play the straw poll, or this credit ends, I'm gonna play the straw poll winner. And I might just quit early if I'm like not enjoying it for some reason. I do that sometimes. I actually have a thing I usually do on Tuesdays where I've been going through the PC Engine library in chronological order and trying everything out. Not beating many of the games, but some of them. And today I had a really nasty muscle spasm in my back. And really got away with murder on that quote-unquote dodge there. But anyway, those spasms can be followed by more spasms. So I didn't want to do that because there is a chance that I will move in just the wrong way and be in like utter agony and have to cut stream. Probably have a bunch of embarrassing screaming before that happens. So I wanted to just do something like casual and fun tonight instead of my more produced content. I hate that word. I was really trying not to use it. Hey Goaty, how's it going? Are the captions messed up? Yeah. This seems to be as the best like real-time performance I can get out of. No, it'd be funny if I did. That's not the sad part. The sad part is that it's screwing up my work. Anyway, I tried a few different things out for real-time closed captions. This is the best I can manage. I think it's worth it. The only thing is they default to on for some people and then they would never have any idea because it's really rare for people to use the like OBS closed captioning function. Let alone the extension. Yeah, they do. Well, because they're probably trained pretty extensively on like just this sort of use case, right? But yeah, I hate it. I was trying to think of like anything else I could say, and I gave up. But that means that people will tune in and they won't understand that the closed captions are like not part of the video feed. And sometimes they default to like really silly positions. So I've had people like go, why did you put closed captions in front of the center of the screen? And like, as I was explaining, no, you can customize it. Go to the gear. They just left. So that's a bit of a drawback, but
Alien approaching.
yeah, consume I hate
Approaching.
in a similar way. Dude, this boss is rough. Calm down. Nope. Can't dodge through that, I think. Uh-oh. Here we go. Yeah, it really does. Yeah, so I think automatic closed captions tend to have a bias for tech talk in general, and that's just a consequence of what they're trained on. Because there's got to be some machine learning component, right? I'm not terribly knowledgeable about these sorts of things. I don't even really need to say, it's self-evident. Oh man, I'm tired. But anyway, not to like just suddenly become an advertiser for closed captions, but if you weren't aware, the closed captions are pretty customizable. They're like, I want to say 4 positions that you can move them to. And you can change the font color, whether there's an outline, whether there's a background. So I have like an orange font with no background and a black outline. So it looks just like watching a fan sub from the 90s. What would they have... I suck! What would they have trained it on? Tech Talks. Or TED Talks. That's one thought. If they just train it on YouTube, then I think it makes sense that it would have a bias for tech and gaming talk. But I don't know. You know why they don't appear by default anymore? Because I switched the solution I was using. So before I was using a Twitch extension, which is different from an OBS extension, and it placed an overlay over the video, like on the page. It didn't work on mobile, which this does. It didn't work on like Chromecast, which this does. And it was just a pain. I still felt like it was worth making that concession because my own hearing is not perfect. I worked at a call center for a long time, and it does damage your hearing pretty rapidly. So like I personally find streams with closed captioning much easier to watch. Yeah, I think that would be nice. But I think it was Smite, like SMIGHT, who I first saw using this closed caption extension, and I was like, oh, this is way better than what I do. So, oh dear. Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of stuff that I think would just be better for regular users of Twitch, they would probably deem too costly or too, at least, labor intensive to implement. Or they would have some silly, like, brand purity reason that they wouldn't want to do it.
Alien approaching.
And I'm spitballing. I could be totally full of crap about all of this. Can someone post the poll, by the way? This is the boss that just, like, shot me in the face, and I didn't react in time, right? Thank you, Lynx. But, like, this is like a giant channel, and it's like sort of out of character for me that I even watch it sometimes, but you know that channel Vinesauce? Right now it's just the Vinny guy, but that used to be like a stream team before Twitch had, you know, at a point when you could really only be on a team if you were like a partnered streamer or affiliated with one. So for a while, Vinesauce just like, they had a Twitch chat, but it said in the description that they weren't paying attention to it. The idea was that you would go to their site, and it would be the Twitch stream would be embedded, but they would have their own chat, and that was what they were paying attention to. And I almost want to say I heard somewhere that they like asked them not to do that because they didn't want people running popular Twitch streams like going, hey, I'm on Twitch, please don't use this built-in feature of the site that's like a selling point. Dumb. I saw that bullet. Yeah, it's like... Oh, those guys steal options. I thought I was, like, earning them. I see. Like, I generally don't engage with big, air quotes, content creators. Not really out of a distaste for them or anything, but it's just like they're not my kind of video games, you know? It's like what? I like the PC Engine a lot. I like Dark Souls, which is super mainstream. And I like the NES and the Mega Drive a whole hell of a lot. And like for the most part, you don't see that on giant channels, so I don't watch because there's no point. But I like Vinesauce a lot. I don't know, the guy's just really funny, I think. All right, how did not get hit? That works. I probably should have gone for a less greedy dodge there. Yeah, I was like familiar with the site. No, actually, it was the YouTube archives of the corruption streams that got me into. These clouds look horrible. This is like just the MS Paint like spray tool. Anyway, that was what got me to check out the channel. It was sort of a little bit like RGL TV or something. So like a whole bunch of different people would stream, and the site just acted as an aggregator for them, and they tried to make sure that someone was playing 24/7. They weren't all equally entertaining, to be frank. Oh no! I don't really know why I went on this like 40-minute digression about... Give me that. About Vinesauce. That's like my one, I think, really out of character thing that I watch. Well, on Twitch. My YouTube viewing habits are like embarrassing. I shouldn't admit that I watch Linus Tech Tips like a lot. But I just did. Hey Murph. Oh, my back too.
Alien approaching. Alien approaching.
This boss really isn't that bad. Unless I'm just getting really, really lucky on these feathers. Ooh. Like, I could have gotten hit there, I guess. On Linus Tech Tips. Oh, it's mostly obnoxious, clickbaity stuff, to be honest. I don't know. I'm someone who, like, has an interest in technology but doesn't keep up on it. And my guess is I'm the target audience for that channel, like, because I will accept that the annoying, like, this thing costs how much? And, like, a picture of Linus grimacing at the camera, like, that's just how YouTube works, and you have to hustle if you're trying to make money off of it. You know, I'll accept that that's a necessary evil if YouTube is your platform of choice, and watch it anyway. And also, like, anything on the site is likely to be new to me because I just don't keep up on PC hardware or VR or, like, anything they talk about. I used to be really, really into computers, like as a teenager. And even then, like, I had a layman's understanding of them, but I could have at least told you what, like, the graphics cards on the market were, like, what they were named. I can't do that now. But we were a Linux household. I mentioned this a few times, which was pretty unusual in the 90s. I don't know. I want to say we had like gone completely to Linux instead of DOS and Windows by the time I was 11. This boss fight or mini boss sucks a whole lot. Actually, it's really easy if you know about it. Never mind. They have no meaning to me, and they're like often confusing. Like, there are, I guess, many cases with NVIDIA where a card with a lower number will outperform a card with a higher number because I guess the second half of the number means more than the first or something. So like a 10 or a 980 is better than a 1050 or something. And I don't even know if there is a 980. I almost want to say there isn't. But it's mostly that I need background noise for work. And that means I'm not especially picky. And I understand that in order to provide me with that background noise, people unfortunately have to engage with this, you know, zoom of my face making a ridiculous, well, face over a kind of deceptive thumbnail with a totally worthless channel or video name, you know, like if it was just review of this graphics card, I might not click. But if it's like, this graphics card costs how much and it sucks for games, then I will open that. It's a vice. Yeah, Princess, exactly. Sorry, I'm sure I'm rewinding big time in chat, but I find it, you know, I deserve that. I find it hard to look at chat while I'm shmupping. You've accomplished your goal. This one's not going so hot. I'm down an option, but at least I didn't get hit.
Alien approaching. Alien approaching.
Yeah, reading chat is just impossible, period. Wasn't this boss really hard? Oh, this is the same situation I was in last run. We're like, I don't know what's going on here. I feel like if you take a hit or a death on this boss, you're in big trouble. Oh no! I took a hit. Do I switch to this? This doesn't seem that good, dude. What's the point? I mean, like, for this scenario, where there are all these, like, heat-seeking missiles, coming in from the sides. I'm sure it was better than the level 1 red gun. It's just sort of amusing how, like, this game seems to really want you to use the Star Soldier gun specifically. Oh yeah, give me that. Damage is alright on this if you point blank, it seems. Uh-oh, uh-oh. I got one of my options back. I don't think Hudson even tried to balance weapon damage. I think that's like part of the appeal for them, at least for Super Star Soldier and this and Blazing Lasers, which yes was a compile game, but it has so much in common with these games that, like, I feel like they had to have been co-designing them in some sort of unofficial way. Like they would go to the pub together and Hudson was like, can you do this for Blazing Lasers? And they'd say okay or something. But I kind of like that. Like, if you have really, really broken weapons that you cannot count on always getting, that can be interesting in its own way. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh dear. I do think the damage is higher than the Star Soldier gun on this stuff. Like, this is probably actually pretty sick. Yeah. Yeah. Oh no! Uh-huh. In Super Star Soldier, most of the guns are like okay, and then one of them is so bad. It's also like rare. I wonder, if I were like a Super Star Soldier master, if I would understand that the oh no, what a situation to be in. If I would understand that the yellow weapon is actually the best and there is a reason that they're so stingy with it. I'm open to that possibility.
Alien approaching.
Hey, Sealy Faye.
Alien approaching.
Oh no, this was impossible, this boss. What did you do here? Yeah, you just sort of did this. I think this was the one that I didn't understand. Oh, yes, I did. What's this one? Oh, good. Yeah, that homing weapon, I guess, is the best weapon in that game. And honestly, I had no idea. I thought it sucked. And then when I tried to use it, it wasn't that effective. But I mean, the gun knack masters know what they're talking about. I've 1cc'd that game like twice in my life. So I'm sure it's correct. I'm just surprised. Yeah, like the flamethrower just seems so much better to me. All right, Forbidden Zone.
Alien approaching. Alien approaching.
Do you remember, does it pop up from the top of the screen or the bottom? I think it's the top, right? And it goes like zoom really fast. Yes. Well, sort of fast. So, Coin, was that one phase of it? Or are you saying that this is the first phase? Oh, dear. Hey, thank you, Antoine. This part is intense. All right, this gun is not that good, I think. Nice. That almost could not have gone worse. I didn't need that Vulcan power-up, so I let it pass, but then I got hit, so I needed to go back for it, and that didn't occur to me until it was gone. But the game showed mercy. Look at this. I love you too, game. Oh, I hate this part. I feel like I move around way too much in shmups. I cannot believe I got hit! Okay, so that whole thing was phase 1. Ooh, bubbles. Oh, what is this? Oh, it's not that bad. All right, cool. Hey. Ew. Oh no. The option got away and everything. Oh, look at that. Hey, he's got a little meatball hand. I couldn't do anything there. Oh, it's the brain part. These parts always suck. Oh dear. Last forms always have like way too many hit points. Look at this, look at this. Leave me alone. Oh dear. Ooh, I think I beat the boss. Well, look at that. Oh, look at the little frog. Oh yeah, I'll be playing whatever wins the poll after this, so go ahead and vote. I'm glad I had the presence of mind to hit the select button there, because I definitely did not have the speed to keep doing the thing where you have to loop around the boss. Well, that was nowhere near as hard as Superstar Soldier. Like, they're all tough. Pretty woman. How's that pronounced? Dionysus or Dionysus? Okay. Really, Dionysus? What's the purpose of both the Y and the I in romanization of ancient Greek? If you know offhand. Look at that. Look at that. Funsies. I had a classics professor who liked to make the point that oh, we got to see. Hang on, we got to see something. This is the 2-minute game. This is neat. I really like caravan shmupping. I found that it's like surprisingly frustrating, because since it's so short, even at my skill level, you get tempted to just go for everything. And so, like, I got really into the one, you know, if you don't know this game, you should play it. It's fun, unless I could see being too good at shmups for this game to have anything for you, but it is called Coryoon, Child of Dragon, Coryoon. It has a timed score attack mode, or a caravan mode. Oh, that's cool that happened. And I got really into that, and like I thought I was doing such a good job of optimizing it, and I got well over 2 million points. Uh-oh. It's gonna work? Yeah. I was like, yeah, look at me. I bet that's a pretty good score. Well, it wasn't, because it turns out you can turn up your speed in that game. So I was like not using all of the tools at my disposal. And it was reflected in my score. And I have a lot of memories of just trying that 1-2 minute slice of game over and over and over again. Am I going to get like bonus enemies for killing the boss fast? Yes. So the game I was just talking about is called this. These two emotes are from it. Oh, let's try this again. There we go. And yeah, I actually have a YouTube video of it, and you can see why not knowing I could turn my speed up was a big deal. Because there are going to be a couple sections where it's obvious I'm just like losing tons and tons of points by not being able to pick everything up. Just a sec. I know I uploaded it. There we go. Oh, it was over 1 million then. It's not. 2 million's a lot. So I think it's this video here. Yeah, this song rules. The Hudson was a big fan of these timed score attack modes. They would like hold competitions for them. Oh, hey, don't go up here. That wasn't too bright. I assume that this goes for this game, but a lot of them, the way it works is like they'll spawn a new wave of enemies when you've killed every enemy on screen. So in order to score as many points as you can, you have to be really aggressive. Just like Dangan Feveron. I'm not convinced that has a hitbox. Oops. Damn. But the reason that they tend to be frustrating is like, that counted as getting hit? When Hudson does these things, like, it's always all about getting these score bonuses for doing tricks, like killing two enemies at the same time. The sort of thing that they worked into Raiden Fighters, you know? Or that Seibu Kaihatsu worked into Raiden Fighters. And, it means if you miss anything like that, like, there's no possibility of PBing, because... Yeah, I bet this does the same thing, Lynx. Anyway, that's what contributes to these being, like, kind of surprisingly frustrating games. Because, you know, in, like, a 30-minute game, if you make even a reasonably big mistake, until you're, like, an absolute god of the game, you know, you probably still have a chance of PBing, right? And then it might not be a PB you're happy with. It might be one that has an ugly hit that you wish you hadn't taken. But at least it's the highest score you've ever gotten. Not so for this sort of thing. Ooh. Ooh, close. No, okay. I assume the bonus for killing those is like you don't want to let them fire. I'm guessing you don't want to shoot these skulls. It's like they're super hard to kill and they also look like skulls and they get angrier when you shoot them. Hard to say, though. Oh! That's the other thing. In my experience, taking a single hit in a caravan shmup is disastrous. Oh no! No. I think I got half the bonus. Are they? Okay. I'd like to play the first game now. I guess I've 1CC'd every other Star Soldier game except for that weird like N64 one, huh? That was a whole lot of time spent not damaging the boss. I'd be sort of surprised if I can still kill it. Especially now. Oh, we're good. Yeah, I've heard the N64 one is like not amazing. I watched BBH play it recently, actually. Neat. Okay, I guess I need to check the poll and see what won. I'm gonna guess Mega Drive. No, it was the SNES. That's unusual, but that's why you put it to a vote. Oh, my back. All right, so how do I want to do this? I guess I'll play it on my Mister. I do have a Super NES, but my Super NES flash cart, the save file management is really tough. Or really annoying, I mean. All right, hang on. Let me put some music on while I'm up, because with my back, I'm not especially mobile right now. Guwange, where are you? This is another game I own. I feel very guilty that I don't have a way to play it on stream, because it's rare and I feel like it's going to waste.